Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from June 16th to the 22nd, 2025. Aries, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Aries weekly money and career, June 16th to the 22nd, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of June. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for a better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card, see what the root of the matter is, what we need to know, what the message is for this upcoming week for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the message? What is the energy? What do we need to know for Aries money and career, June 16th to the 22nd? The Anchor. Okay. Stability, or the need to anchor yourself and find stability somewhere else. So either you are focusing on stability or wanting to relocate or anchor your career or anchor your job, your project, your business, solidifying it. You can be also wanting to settle somewhere else, like start, like move somewhere and start a life somewhere else, in another town, in another city, in another area, or rooting your family somewhere else, or wanting to start a business in a specific place where you find stability and like really rooting yourself, maybe closer to your family, or just starting your family and wanting to live in a different space. That's possible as well. All right, let's see what this is all about. Aries, what are we talking about here? What are these energies for this week, Aries, June 16th to the 22nd, money and career? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why do we have the Anchor here? This is also specifically geared towards the attachments you have with your family or with your close ones, or what you feel is your how can I say, your roots, but it's not your roots. Let's see where this goes. All right, yep, there we go. There's the family, nostalgia, but it's not, for me here, it's not nostalgia. It's like your connections to your family are important. It's like those attachments, emotional attachments that you have with maybe your hometown, maybe your childhood home, your house, or the way where you grew up with your siblings. There's the emotions there. You're working on something that is important for you, and that involves the emotions and the attachments you have to your family or close ones, or siblings, whatever it is. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Working hard. Are you building something? Are you building something close to your home? Or are you building something with family? Or or this is an idea that you have, or a project or a business that is close to your heart, something you grew up with, or something you identify with, something like that. What is this all about? All right, the Moon, navigating, not quite knowing yet, or navigating uncertainties, or not having all the answers yet. You're waiting for answers, or you need answers, or it's sometimes it's okay not to know everything. I always say that. Sometimes we don't need to know everything. Here's the Ace of Wands. You're starting this new thing, or you have this new passion, or this is a new idea, business, job, whatever it is. Maybe you're relocating and is starting a job in your hometown, or in a subject that gives you the nostalgia of your childhood, or starting a family business that reminds you of your childhood. Maybe it's a restaurant, or maybe something like that, or maybe it's just something rooted in that place that you love so much. You have the Devil there. Those are your attachments. Those are your attachments. You're taking a break from that. Okay, so it's interesting with this moon, where, you know, it's like maybe these are hidden emotions. Maybe things are that you haven't revealed to the world. Maybe this is something that you wanted to be part of, or you wanted to develop, or a project, a life project that you want to go back home, or work with those people, or work on this subject, this project that hits home to you, really, and that you really emotionally haven't revealed that yet. Interesting. It's a deep, deep emotional insight. But because we have the, it's like you're growing, and emotionally you're growing. And the Devil here just pinpoints the attachments and the patterns you had in the past with your family, these deep, deep emotional attachments that you have. Maybe this is going full circle for you with this Devil. Maybe you're breaking free from a pattern, or breaking free from attachments that you have, emotional attachments from your childhood, and you to be able to anchor yourself in this new job, or anchor yourself in this new activity or new business. You're taking a break from those attachments, right? It's like, it feels like you recognize that you have been tied to those emotions for a long time, and you recognize that you need a break because these attachments, so whether it be family dynamics or family situations or siblings, or it's all emotional, and it all revolves about your past and your family, whatever that means for you. It's been challenging, maybe, and maybe family has been challenging, or the emotions are running deep regarding your family. Whatever the situation is, you're taking a breather. You're taking a breather with the Four of Swords. You've been working hard. All right, let's continue. This is regarding your family and money, and the sustainability, the finances, the harmony within your family with long-term financial stability. You're uncertain. It may be worrying you, but you're moving forward on a new project. You're moving forward on a new, I wouldn't say a new passion, but you're following your heart on a new project, creative project. All right, so it's really to be in this project. Let's change decks. To move forward in this job, or move forward in this business, or move forward in this exciting new thing you're building, you have to find this stability and this security. And it's almost like you've had, maybe you were loyal to someone, or maybe people are loyal to you in a project. For you, loyalty is very important. But at the same time, it feels like you have insecurities with this job. It's like, am I going to make enough money? Am I going to be comfortable? And my family going to be comfortable? Are we going to have enough money? Money, money, money is on your mind. And we have the Judgment. There we go. 5 of Swords. Competitive. A lot of ego there. But there's an awakening. There's a sudden understanding there. What do you want to let go? Or understanding the truth versus illusions, right? With the Moon. What is the truth here? What is really at stake? What is it that you really need or want to make happen? Or what is it that you really want to be sure of, right? With the Ten of Pentacles. You want to be sure to have money. You want to be sure it's successful. Or you want to be sure that your family is safe and your family has enough money. That's the Judgment there. Like, if you were stagnating, or you feel you were bound to emotions, or bound to a family, or attached to a certain way of living with certain family or certain people, that's the pattern here with the Devil. Money, money, money. Needing power, needing money, being attached to certain people, being attached to certain ways to make that money, to continue to be successful. Money, money, money. I don't know why I'm feeling money, 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 because we don't have a million pentacles here, but it's very competitive. And between the Judgment and the Devil, it's that there's been stagnation maybe, or disillusion, or illusions, right? But I feel like it's time to review maybe choices, or just, assumptions, things that you thought were going to happen, or you believe just had to be like that. And just to reveal that. This is a mental breakthrough. It's a mental breakthrough to understand what you have been bound to, or what you felt should always be for you to be able to be successful. How people perceive you. It's a mental breakthrough here, a real mental breakthrough, right? To review, it's just time to review choices, or maybe belief system, right? Whatever, with clarity and honesty, to make a decision. The Judgment is about a decision, but it's a decision also to rise up to something more important for you, that makes more sense to you, that has more purpose to you, and releasing and healing and forgiving yourself from past choices, forgiving others from choices, forgiving others from dynamics and things that happen. It's a lot of competition here, but you have 2 Ace of Wands, so you are starting something new, but honesty and integrity above all this time with the Queen of Swords. Needing to forgive yourself, or both yourself and others, that real purging, real cleansing of the soul here, from weight of past mistakes, or releasing negative karma, whatever it is, it's evolving and starting fresh. Big decision here. And remember, these decisions, or these energies, these cards, are not all about big decisions to change life-changing decision. No, these are decisions between you and yourself, to recognize when there were illusions, or when you thought you made the wrong choice, or you had the wrong attitude, or maybe they had the wrong attitude, or they made the wrong choice, or this was a dynamic within a job, or a dynamic within a situation, a business, or something like that, or just along the line, right? Your life. And this is a moment where it's important to release and let go. And both of these are breakthrough free. Both of these are awakening and embracing a new journey here. But because we have the Queen of Swords, it's really what comes first is the need of truth, integrity, fairness, when you start this new adventure. No BS. No BS possible. All right, what is this anchor? I feel like I want to do... Okay, what is the Ace of Wands, please? And there's still things you haven't revealed with the moon, or there's still things that haven't been addressed. Let me just do one on the moon for 1 second. Clarify the moon, please. What is this that you need to... Okay, authority. Mental power. Mental clarity. Okay, you want mental clarity. You want mental clarity above all. And authority. And that's what you need to figure out. Yep, there we have the Hermit. It has to come from you. This clarity, this honesty and integrity that you want above all. You want things to be very clear. You don't want any BS. But you also want to be in control. And you want to have authority over this. Clarity and authority above all. But also integrity here. So... you know it has to come from within. And maybe you haven't been honest with yourself. Maybe you haven't been completely honest with others. Maybe it was a little illusion. Maybe it was all illusions, or you thought it would be that way, or you thought people perceived you that way, or you thought that was the right choice to make, or whatever it is, right? Assumptions. So... now, you're one card on the anchor, please. One card on the anchor. Thank you, or several. Yep, there's that new, again, new ace, and this is a breakthrough. Oh, this is all about breakthrough. Breakthrough of understanding, breakthrough of finding clarity, and breakthrough of being honest with yourself and with others. Yep, letting go. Something that hurt you, or that was dishonest, or that had to end, is making you now push forward into a new idea. Yep, having to let go all those emotions, move on from something that didn't work out, or that wasn't fulfilled, or you have to leave people behind. Disillusions, there we go. There's the disillusion. You're leaving disillusions behind. And that's why you have the Devil and the Judgment, right? Needing to let go of those attachments, of thinking that that was the only way to be successful, to be connected to those people, or that was the only way to make money, to associate with that business, or that was the only pattern to pursue because that's what you've always done. Putting power and money before above all. And so that, I feel like now you're coming into your own, understanding that maybe you want something different. Maybe this new adventure, or this new job, or this new way of perceiving your professional path is rethinking your priorities because you've been hurt, or something has ended, or you have realized that it was a whole bunch of fluff and that you don't want that fluff anymore. So you'd prefer being with people, you know, that are honest, and maybe even if it's to pull down the veil, right? Pull off the veil and just, you know, just be honest with yourself. Okay. Interesting. All right. So now, am I moving cards? One more card on the Devil. Okay. Sorry. Speak to myself. All right. Clarify the Devil, please. And it can be siblings. It can be family. It's emotional. It's from the past. Whatever it is you're purging with the Judgment, whatever it is that you're releasing, that you're healing, that you're processing, whatever it is from the past, and it's emotional. Can be with family, doesn't have to be. There you are, excited, okay, and planning something new. with a water sign, doesn't have to be with family, celebrating, and the Ten of Swords. You feel betrayed by family, or you feel betrayed by a water sign, but it feels like you feel betrayed by family. But it's not, I don't feel like it's the end of the world, but I feel like this is what you have to process. The process of dealing with that family that puts, you know, money above all, and puts power above all, and that's an emotion that you have to deal with. You're moving forward in a new project. You're moving forward in your new job. You're moving forward in your new business, whatever it is. It could be the same business, but you're starting a new project or something like that. But the past, or the, you know, whatever dynamics you had in your family, the attachments, and then again with the anchorage and the attachments, emotional attachments, but also a family dynamic that has really put you in one specific bubble. And you realize that as much as it served you for a while to push forward, to be successful, to make a name from yourself, for yourself, or, you know, to bring money in and all that, and bring stability to the family, it is really, really very controlling. Maybe also a little manipulative, right? And so you being bound to that energy, you're realizing that you also want to rethink this, and think about yourself and about what you want and what that represents for you in how you're making your money and how you're processing forward in your business and your career. Very interesting reading. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Aries. Remember that if you're interested in a tarot reading, you by joining membership, it gives you access to a tarot reading every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Two times the Knight of Wands, right? Moving forward, it's like you're moving forward in a lighter way. You're freaked out, but you're persevering, and here we have this Star card, beautiful. Believing in yourself, trusting yourself, trusting that you can still transform, you can still transform an idea into reality, you can still make things happen, have faith in yourself. If you've lost faith, or doubting yourself, or not quite sure on something, you're really going to find emotional balance now that you've understood what to detach yourself from emotionally, or understanding that, you know, water has flowed under the bridge. You know, there's a I think you're making yourself more vulnerable, and you're more emotionally present and more receptive and ready maybe to trust again. And so there's a huge process here of detaching yourself from those ties that you have felt, or from those thoughts, or, you know, that energy that you have been bound to for such a long time. This really brings you a sense of serenity and emotional serenity. It doesn't mean that everything's perfect, but it's like a quiet confidence in your mind that things will be okay, right? And that just be kind to yourself, and that you're learning to trust yourself again and to value yourself. It's a genuine healing. It's not a forced positivity. It's not BS. It's really genuine and honest with your feelings and with everything you had to process. This is where you landed. And you landed in a beautiful place of vulnerability, but to be able to now anchor yourself in something much more healthy and much more stable for your mind, your body, and soul. Beautiful. I want to say that the magic word here is Healing. Healing. I know, that's what's coming. So healing will be the magic word. And if you wish to put anything else down below, of course, do not hesitate. You can share. Don't forget to share your journeys, share your energies, share your mindset or what you're going through, or just put a heart down below, or the magic word that will be healing. So if you're interested, just put healing down below in the comments section. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Aries, gratitude to each and every one from the bottom of my heart. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.